Hello, Boys League. Apologize for not uploading. I'm very bad at it. I think the last time I did it was like 3 weeks ago. But you guys are getting another upload. Let's get into the matchups. First matchup. It's me, Mr. Saquon Schmid against Diggs in my ass. Against Mr. 9-1. You know who beat him? I did. I'm gonna run that shit back. I'm going 7-4, and he's gonna be 9-2 after this week. I guarantee it. Let's look at the players though. All right. So on my side, Brees Hall, Saquon. Brees Hall, man, that offense looks so bad. They're playing the Colts. Not a great team. I don't know. If I can just get the projections, Brees Hall and hopefully, oh my gosh, Mr. Schmid himself plays Washington, one of the worst defenses. I think Saquon Barkley is going to get at least 20 points this game. Nico Collins, I don't know if he's going to play. He's questionable. I don't know. Hopefully he plays. If he plays, I expect him to do at least his projections. I don't know. Rest of my team, I have Hunt at flex. He'll be pretty useless next week when Pacheco's back. But for this week, the Chiefs, who do they play? They play the Bills. That should be a good game. There's a lot of good games this week, huh? All right, on Aaron's side, we've got Derrick Henry against the Steelers. Steelers have arguably one of the best defenses, but it is Derrick Henry. I don't expect him to go crazy. I don't expect him to have a 200-yard game. I think his high is probably 20. I think his low is probably like 12. He'll probably go in that range. Joe Mixon against Dallas. Dallas looks horrible. They can't do anything on offense. I expect Joe Mixon to probably go off just because it seems like they'll probably have the ball majority of the game. Drake London. Not crazy matchups. You know what? I have to give it to myself, though, just because it's Aaron, and fuck him. I'm going to give it to myself. I think I'm going to go to 7-5. All right, next game we have 49ers, Mr. Pork against Benanton. Will Benanton win his second game this week? What do we think, Luke?
Matchup?
Yeah.
Matchups!
All right, so we got Mr. Pork against Mr. Waffles. Let's look at the matchup. Yep, Pork is projected to rape him.
Brock, you're 1-9? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
he's got RB2 as Braylon Allen right now. I don't know. Is someone on bye? I guess if Brian plays, though. Hopefully Pacheco will come back. I don't know. It's just
not.
Not this week. Next week, I think he's supposed to come back. But yeah, now Pork has CMC against Seattle. He didn't go crazy last week. I think he'll just continue to keep getting carries and doing better. I think CMC can probably go off this week. Vikings against Tennessee. They're pretty shite, so should be pretty good. DK, I don't know if he'll play this week. He was out last week. Yeah, I have to give it to Pork. Sorry, Brock, but if you got Braylon Allen as your RB2, it's going to be a little tough. And like Zay Flowers is so inconsistent. You can either drop 4 points or like 20. It's kind of annoying. Same thing with the Dolphins. Waddle, he did pretty good last week, but Dolphins offense is just kind of, I don't know. It's better now. It's good now. We're good now. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to win the Super Bowl. But I'm going to give it to Pork this week. He's going to go to 5-6. Next matchup we have I Am Cooked. We have Abraham against Mr. Meach. Let's see what these matchups look like. Well, Meach has Hubbard in right now, and he is on a bye week. And he has Rachaad White as flex, who's also on a bye week. So projections aren't going to be accurate. Let's see who he would play. ETN, I guess. And probably Ridley at flex. Or I'll probably put T. Higgins at flex. Let's see the matchups. Kamara against Cleveland. Kind of the same case as, Eagles against Cowboys? No, who's playing Cowboys? kind of forgot who was playing Cowboys. Anyways, I don't know. That Browns offense kind of looks pretty atrocious again. Jameis Winston, he gave us hope. He gave that team hope. Love the guy, but he's not consistent. So, I think, you know what? I'm going to give this one to Abe because I think the op is going to go crazy. Chiefs, Bills are always high-scoring, good games. I mean, you got Goddard against Washington. Washington, terrible defense. I think Goddard probably might put up a touchdown like he did last week. He'll do decent.
I just had my project.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on who Meach puts in to start because he's currently 2 players in that are on bye. But I think Abe will still win this, pull this one out. He'll go to 6-5. Next matchup, we have Tim Steffer against Devantard. So, this is a good matchup. Playoff picture is it's pretty close. Pretty close. So, we got Sam at 6-4, and we have Jet at 5-5. See these matchups. I mean, as of right now, Sam's starting 2 Cowboys players. I don't know. Rush looked pretty horrid. CeeDee Lamb put 5 up last week. Should have been 13. Should have had that touchdown. We're gonna blame the sun on that one. But I mean, if the Cowboys can't even get like a touchdown when they're in the red zone, when they get an interception or it was a fumble? I don't remember what it was, but they can't even get a touchdown in the red zone. I don't know what they're gonna do with that offense. Maybe they start Trey Lance. I have no idea what they do, but that's a little tricky. He has George Pickens. I think George Pickens is gonna be nasty the rest of the season. He is one of my favorite players to watch. And now Jets got Kyron against the Patriots. Oof. I'm gonna give this one to Jet. I think Kyron goes off. I think he puts up 20-something. Yeah. It's just like CeeDee Lamb and Dowdle. I don't know how that Cowboys offense is going to do this week against the Texans. Next matchup, we have Mr. Bernstein against Michael Penis. This is also another good matchup. Luke's 5-5. Mr. Penis is 6-4. So this is going to be pretty important for playoffs. Let's see who we got. We've got Brown and Chase. They play the Chargers. What are the Chargers' defense?
We're going to edit the lineup real quick.
You're going to edit it? Who are you putting in?
I just replaced Jameson Williams with Kenneth Walker.
Oh, it already updated for me.
I'm not
Okay.
projected to win.
You're not projected to win.
Jameson Williams?
Um,
Kenneth Walker?
the guy,
Yeah, he started for me last week.
Javante?
no, Jameis. He's on the
I
Lions.
just started him last week because all my players were on buys or hurt.
I mean, Luke's RB room is it's pretty nasty. Yeah, I mean his team's pretty good. I think he's got a sleeper team at 5-5.
I projected 14. He just had 50. Fuck.
So Luke's got Jamar Chase could go crazy. A-Chain. I'm telling you, I think Dolphins players. I think A-Chain will be nasty. Obviously, the Dolphins need to win every game to make play. They have to basically win out. I think we're gonna lose like one or 2 games, and have a chance. But I think Dolphins have to be on A game, and I think A-Chain will probably go off. But on Mr. Penis' side, he's got Gibbs against the Jags, arguably one of the worst defenses, arguably one of the worst rush defenses. I think Gibbs is going to put up 20-something. That's a little scary. He's got Josh Jacobs against the Bears. That's a rivalry game. Oh, I just traded Josh Jacobs in my other league. I needed. I'm yapping. Yeah, whatever. But I'm just saying, Josh Jacobs, he's going to probably put up 20 this week.
Okay.
AJ Brown against Washington. Oh my god. I'm gonna give this to Mr. Penis.
Bet against me.
I am betting against you.
Big mistake.
Luke is going to lose,
Big mistake.
and they're both gonna go to 6 and 5.
Massive mistake.
Those are my projections. Yeah. Also, I'm winning this league. Aaron's gonna be a first round exit.